Hello everybody, you're here with Rambo and this is Rambo's Tips, and today I want to talk about how the best way to play Pro Evolution is. Obviously online divisions is just a spam fest. It's Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, a long ball. We know how it is online. We don't have to keep going on about it. So what I did is I found another way to play. I now play on the Pro Evo network. Now I just want to tell you about the Pro Evo network and how we play and why it's a better way of playing. So, the gentleman I'm playing now, Alex, he's actually an Italian guy I know from the network, and that's the whole idea of the network. It's all about community, meeting people and playing people who want to play a similar way. So, as you can see, both our teams are, you know, not overpowered. My best player is CM De Jong. He's got Willian. So, you know, Douglas Costa as well, in fairness, and Verratti. But they're not. They're similar teams, and that is the whole idea of the Pro Evo network: is that people can play each other without having to play Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and just through balls constantly. So this is the way my team is set up. First, I'll just go through it. Where are we? Right. So basically, that's when I'm in possession. When I'm out of possession, just a little bit deeper. There's nothing. It's a simple. It's a 4-3-3 when out of possession. It's a 4-1-2-3 when I have the ball. Basically, I've got a tidy second striker, Linson, who's not incredible, but he's tidy enough. Then I've got my impronounceable players. Basachikoglu is my right winger, 72 rated. I've got Limbom on the left, both pacey, not fantastic with the ball, but as we all know, it's nice to have a little bit of pace in the team, as long as you're not there to abuse it. So let me tell you about the Pro Evo network. What it is, basically, it's a league set up and a community set up for people who want to play the right way. So when you interact, you can apply for a spot in the league, which I did, and I got a spot in the league for Season 8. The season's not going great for me, I'm not going to lie. I think I've won 4, drew 3, lost 4, maybe. I think that's about right. I've just got knocked out of the cup to Slick, the bastard. So basically, yeah, you apply for a spot in the league. Make sure you post occasionally, and you know, be reasonably friendly. And what you'll find is people will add you for games for friendlies, and that's the best thing, because I don't actually play online divisions anymore whatsoever, because I don't enjoy it anymore, because I found myself playing a style of football that I don't want to play. I don't want to just play, you know, I press triangle, you press triangle, let's see who can be deeper, and let's see who can abuse pace the most, because God, it's just disappointing and sad. So until Konami come up with a filter, I'm afraid this is what we're going to have to do: find communities, find like-minded players who want to play in the right way. That's it, Chicago. As you can see, this is the kind of football I want to play. You know, I think we should all be aiming to get 80% pass completion. I played a guy in online divisions the other day, and he had a pass completion of like 50% and won, obviously. And as far as I'm concerned, that's not how I want to play football. This is how I want to play football: nice, tidy passing, and a nice finish. What you may have noticed is there, the guy let me watch the replay, which is that's one of the things on the Pro Evo network. I'm not sure if everyone does it, but I think most people do it. Is when somebody scores, you let them decide if they want to watch the replay, because obviously it's their goal. So just for the sake of transparency, this guy did beat me last game, 3-2. So obviously I'm not going to show you that one. He'll probably win this one as well, in fairness. Like I say, the last game was a really good game. Both of us had over 80% pass completion. The possession stats were very similar. Nobody trying just to abuse the players they've got, because obviously he's got Willian, so he could maybe be thinking to himself, right, you know, if he was in online divisions, he'd be thinking, right, time to abuse this pace. But on here we don't do that. You know, we try and Try and build the game up properly. You may have noticed I've got a few Dutch players. I'm trying to build a bit of a Dutch team, but I'm not sure whether it'll be entirely possible. Because what happens is on here, obviously, is you have a startup fund, and you have wages. So every player has a different wage depending on their rating. So I think if they're 78, they don't have a wage at all. The 79 is a small wage. 80, then it's called a multiplier. I think you're allowed to have, you can have as many multis as you like, but the more multis you have, the bigger the wage. So realistically, I don't think anybody could really have more than 4, I think, is tends to be the general consensus. You'll see some people with 5, some people with 2, some people with none. But because of the way we're playing, it doesn't matter. You don't need players rated 85s and all this, because people aren't abusing it. I bought that player Linson. I'm not too sure about him actually. It's hard because I want a player like Di Natale, who can turn, who can pass, who can score. Maybe someone like Cassano, maybe. But obviously these players are very expensive. Nobody's gonna. I think Di Natale is a £50 million player in and around on the Pro network. So yeah, you kind of have to cut your cloth accordingly. Good tackle. Now, obviously, and I think some people on the network don't do this, and what you'll find is everybody's a little bit different on the network. Some people won't do a through ball at all, which I think is ridiculous, because if somebody is trying to abuse a high line, I think it's silly not to do a through ball. Like Alex's line was quite high there, so you know, if I see a winger in space, I think it's only fair and right to use that. So yeah, so the whole idea of the network is obviously to try and play good football, and it's not all about winning. It's about winning and winning the right way. Again, like I say, on the network, everybody's a little bit different. Some people will claim to not care whether they win or lose, which I don't believe for a second. It's human nature to prefer to win. I think I can't speak for everybody, but you know there are a lot of people that will try and claim that they don't care if they win or lose, but we all know that's probably bullshit. Everyone's different. They've got a lot of different characters. There's some people are competitive, some people aren't. Some people are in it to win it. Some people, you know, like to just enjoy the community spirit in the game. I'll be honest with you, if I play you at Tiddlywinks, I want to win. So that's how I roll. But honestly, it doesn't, you know, I'm not going to sit crying in my chair if I lose, you know, if you lose the right way. I was getting quite frustrated playing online and trying to battle Bayern, because basically it is a battle. If you're any other team apart from Bayern, it's a war, because their team is so strong in so many different areas. It becomes a battle, and do I want to be battling, or do I want to play a nice game of football? Oh, Lindbaum. He's quite sturdy for a winger, actually. Both my wingers are quite sturdy. I know I didn't plan that, but I was thinking it would be nice if you have players of a size on the wing, because obviously the winger, as they come into the box, are normally going to have a header with their fullbacks. So it's nice to have somebody with a bit of height in there. I play a friend quite regular, Chris, and he has Asamoah, Balassi on the wings, and they're both, yeah, they're both big lads that are going to be able to get the head on something, you know. I know most of the wingers are pretty small, so my support striker's tiny. But like I say, I want a player who is going to link up play. I think. Look at that, he's got runners everywhere. That's something to be aware of. Yeah, so basically my recommendation is for everybody to try and join a community, whether it's PES fan, Provo Network. Even if you don't want to join the league, even if you're not interested in transfers, you know, come on to Provo Network. There's a little section in the forum called Introduce Yourself. So what I suggest you do is just, yeah, join, introduce yourself, say you're looking for games, like-minded people. But don't come on here expecting to pick Bayern and everybody to be like that. Yeah, we've got another guy who wants to pick Bayern. So that's not what it's like, and people will soon not want to play you. Obviously, no matter how you play, people are gonna pick the bones out of it. I think I think if you if you pass too much, I think they call it ping pong football, but I don't know how that works. A little bit of a chat about my support settings. While we're talking ping pong, I play a pass assist 1. I'll be willing to show anybody who wants to see that before any game. I will record it and show them my pass assist first. And I think there is no difference whatsoever between 1, 2, and 3. I have played on all of them. I'm not going to lie, but I like 1. It gives you a bit of control. I think all the pass assist. Oh, terrible defending that was. All the pass assist settings are overpowered in my view. I think pass assist 1 should be. I didn't even want to see it. It was that just really poor defending. Good finish. Poor goalkeeping. Just you may notice I'm doing quite a few low crosses, and it's not because it's any more efficient or better than doing a high cross. It's because I haven't got any tall players really in there. My centre strike, my second striker, sorry, is very small. So for me to do, Limbon, 2. So for me to do a high cross is completely worthless. There's no point doing it. I may as well just, you know, unless I see a bit of space in there. Limbon obviously scored a header. Nice bit of play. Poor defending actually. I thought his 22. Yeah, I thought he was going to get in there, but no, he wriggled through. Well done, Limbon. That's the thing. You can have players rated 85 and they're effective, but as you can see, I've got a 82 and an 83 rated winger, and they're both having a good game as well. So, you know, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. I recommend everyone as well, if you're coming onto the network, why not make a team? You know, pick a few players you like. Just don't take the piss. Don't be like, oh, does he just bring his line up? It makes me want to kind of spam a through ball when I see the line move up like that. Yeah, don't, you know, add a couple of 80s, an 81 decent player, 83, 84, a couple of 80s, and then a few 76s, maybe a 78, 79s. You know, don't be afraid to do that. As you can see, this is what I'm talking about with the possession and with pass completion. I've got an 89% pass completion in that half. I've mixed it up a little bit actually today. What people don't understand is, and I hear this a lot and I see this a lot, is people talk about formations being about the way you play. People always accuse me of having a spammy formation. Oh, you've got too many players in their half. It doesn't matter, right? If I've got 10 players in your half, all that means is when you get the ball, I've got no defenders. So find a way around it. Now I'm playing a 4-3-3 that I have seen so many people play just because I'm fed up with people accusing me of having a dodgy formation or whatever. So I just play the same as everyone else, makes it a bit easier. Limbom. Hat trick. Are you seeing that? Cluffy, you seeing that? Cluffy. Limbon hat trick. I say that Cluffy sold me Limbon yesterday, so 18 million. Thought I overpaid a little bit. But look, his arm's up. That's what I wanted Linton to do, was to do the turn, the ball, get to the wingers as they're running through. what you'll find, I don't know whether other people find this, and obviously I'll prove myself completely wrong. Normally, when you go down a couple on this, it seems like your players lose a little bit of faith or a little bit of heart, and they don't defend quite as well. It seems like they lose a little half a stride. Oh, but we can, like I said, I'd like to point out, Alex did, he beat me fairly convincing last game, so that's the thing with the network is everyone's decent, everyone will beat you at some point. Some will beat you more than others. There's I haven't played everyone yet. I'm in Division 1, so I haven't played a lot of the people in the Premier, but I'll give a few shout outs to a few of the better players I've played, and like I say, everyone's good. I've played Greg as a beast. Mancan gave me a bit of a hide in there the other week, and Slick knocked me out of the cup. Bastard. I am bitter. Yeah, the reason I'm actually showing this video that I won, as opposed to the one when he beat me last time, I wasn't filming that because my little boy's just gone to preschool, first day, which is why it's going to be a lot more videos, a lot more content coming shortly. Thank God I've actually got an hour and a half every day to play Pro Evo and PES, maybe do a video, do a bit of editing, all kinds of good stuff. So hopefully this video comes out all right. It's the first time I've done a video using the webcam. And it's the first time I'm not using my normal mic, I'm using the webcam mic, so I'm expecting the audio to not sound quite as good. And if it doesn't, obviously I will work out a way of doing it, you know, and getting it good, because I really enjoy making these videos, and I'd like to say thank you everyone for the feedback. All the comments have been great. No negativity. I'm a big believer in, you know, if you don't like something, don't watch it. Obviously, it's a very niche channel I've got. It is all just Pro Evo videos, so there's if you like Pro Evo, you'll probably like the channel. If you don't like Pro Evo, then, you know, you won't, obviously.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it. It's a long forward pass.
We've yeah, actually this is probably the best I've played for a long while, actually. Just playing nice football, nice passing it around. Quite happy with my team, actually. Like I say, at first I didn't want to have any pace because I was worried how people would perceive it. But everyone else has got pace. Everybody's got a couple of quick players. You have to have a couple of quick players. Anybody who knows FIFA or Pro Evo over the years knows how important it is to have a couple of players with pace. I expect most of my goals to be coming from the wings, and I'm hoping that Linson is going to be the the guy who can just put his foot on it and pass it through. I'm going to try and upgrade it, actually, so I'm hoping... Oh, God, I'd love to play William there. I think William would do an amazing job there. Unfortunately, I don't have 50 million, so William won't be coming. Oh, Peach! Peach. Now squeaky bum time. Tino Costa. I have no idea who that is. Oh, he scored twice as well. He scored the volley in the first half. Yeah, William there. Now, half an hour to go. I've noticed my teams don't tend to finish the game strongly. I don't know why that is, though. Don't know whether it's me or whether I'm doing something wrong, or whether they're just tired at that point, or he's playing a quite clever way, actually. Now he seems to be... Oh, Basak. Ooh. He's backing off, but then when it gets to a certain area, look, from here, there's no pressure. But then as we go up the field, he will pressure me quite hard. And I suppose this is all about, everyone has different styles with pressure. I like to press up to a certain point and then drop deep. This guy is doing the opposite. He likes to hold back. Optimistic. Optimistic. He likes to kind of hold back and then push when he's a bit when I'm quite high up the field. Oh, Willian is controlling it. Come on, Tatch. Oh. See if we can catch him offside. Oh, no. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Pick it up and can go again.
As well, when you join the network, you get a place in the league, you get a team, you get a brand. So mine is, I tried to play offside. I knew he was going to do that as well, which is why I...
Real chance to break.
Oh! As you can see, I've really, Alex is really on the comeback here. I think it's time to make a couple of subs. I think a few of my players might be a little bit tired. Costa, beast. What you find yourself doing in the network is you play somebody and you want their players. I'm like that. Please give me Costa. Getting Torino in there. He's got a bit of fighting spirit, hasn't he? We'll just change him to a centre midfielder because that is his default. We give Jahanbach a pop. Yeah, come on, we'll give him a pop. We'll let him get him on the field. You can see I've got a few players that don't really get a game that I need to sell. So if anybody's watching from the network, probably not because you hate my videos. Try buy head to edge, not Torino. They're for sale. They're for sale. Good prices, good players. It's actually surprising. You always, I think everybody rates their own players highly. You know, because you've played a lot of games with them and you've seen them do good things. No player on this game is, is poo, Like that Limbon probably played 7 or 8 games with him and oh, he tried to lob me. I've been lucky here. One out. Come on, mate, make a run. There we go. Oh, that was poor by me. I was trying just to open up the field a little bit by cutting inside, which I do like to do with wingers occasionally, just to mix it up. You don't always have to go straight down the line, do you? Offside, is he? As you can see, I'm under a lot of pressure here, and I was kind of lucky. I had a good spell, 20-30 minutes, where I was dominating the game. Since Alex got it the second back, he's certainly back to dominating the game. I need centre back. I think we need a stronger centre back. I've got Peggy, Peg Y or whatever his name is. My team is certainly impronounceable. Unpronounced? That's probably better. As you can see around here, he's not pressuring. If I was playing online, obviously I'd do what everyone else does and just fucking time waste, be an arsehole, but I hate that shit. Jahanbach, my Iranian. What you'll find is English players go for a lot more. Quite lucky here. He seemed to stop there. Look, Limbon did, but then he got his groove on. Ball across, poor defending, skins the keeper. Entirely not my doing. I like to point out, I didn't even know what I was doing. But it worked, so I won't talk about it anymore. But a good game, this actually. It's interesting seeing different styles, and that's the good thing with the network is online you generally see one style, which is counter-attacking, playing deep, and using bio. That's the one style this season. You go onto the network and you see See a lot of different styles, a lot of different styles, a lot of different formations. People playing 3-5-2s, people playing 4-4-2s, 4-3-3s. Everybody has their own style, their own technique. I think the 4-3-3 is the most balanced this season. I always like to play 3 at the back. I love playing 3 at the back, but I don't think we can do it this season, being honest. Oh, that's good. Oh, Limbon! Limbon! My own fault. My own fault. That was a beautiful play, though. I like to be thinking 2-3 passes ahead, you see. That's how I like to roll. Oh, we're turning it on here. Oh, we are turning it on. Sorry, Alex, if you watch this video. I doubt you will anyway. It wasn't intentional to show a video of me winning, obviously. Just happened that way. I have pointed out a couple of times you whooped me last game. I've only got an hour and a half to do these videos, probably the games. One of the things you might notice is on the network, the games are quite long. They're 15-minute games, is how everyone plays. Because I think it gives you a chance, if you are losing, to come back into the game. And I think I was a little bit lucky here, because at 4-2, it felt to me like Alex was gonna come back and maybe draw or win the game, because he had a few chances. When the 5th went in, I think his players got a little bit deflated, and
good interception.
And then that obviously opens up the space to get another one, you know. Oh, Limbon had the game of his life. I wonder what rating he's going to get. The ratings on there are crazy. I bet he gets like a 6.5. It'd be like, yeah, you got a hat trick, maybe an assist, but I'll give you a 6.5. Alright guys, I'll just show you the ratings and I'll show you the stats, and then that'll be it. There we are. His goalkeeper's had an absolute mare. Obviously I've scored 6, I've only had 8 shots. His goalkeeper's had a mare, but it was a good game from my point of view. Limbon 7, Linson 7. Happy with that. But I mean, he scored a hat trick and he got 7. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you have a look at his, look, match details, player ratings. How do you do that? Or is it player ratings? I think. Is it dirty? No, right there. Goals scored. We'll see. So he got a hat trick there. Linson got 2 assists, 3 assists, 2 assists and a goal for Linson. Right guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I can see you all on the Provo network. And introduce yourself, go into the Introduce Yourself forum. This is Molly, my dog. Her breath stinks. I'm glad you guys can't smell it, being honest. It's awful. Yeah, introduce yourself, get on with friendlies, and if you want to add me, Rambo Van Hardner, add me. I'll be more than happy to play you in a game, but with force or make a team. Don't take the piss. I'll play you on manual as well if you want to play on manual. That's how I roll. Thanks for watching.